Oh hey there, looks like we caught the outside world at a bad time. Seems like the entirety of the USA is on fire right now, so wait here with me for a bit to see this blow over, yeah? Well, looks like this isn't ending anytime soon, but until then, why don't I regale you with a few stories of my school life? I went to school once, because I was forced! Thanks a lot, Mom! I moved homes a lot, so I got to go to a lot of schools. With that, a lot of stories, but let's set the stage. It's field day during kindergarten, and I'm outside in a line. We had been taking a break from the field day, so we were lining up to the gym where they were giving students sack lunches so they wouldn't need to travel all the way to the lunchroom. And there, in the gym, popcorn, the holy grail. But suddenly, they run out. So I got pissed off and I ate a leaf in rage. It was a good story. Anyway, let me give you something actually spicy. As I move to a lot of schools, sometimes they try or attempt to put me in special ed. I understand why there's so much negative talk about special ed because people refuse to understand others, but I'll preface this by saying I was also in the gifted class. Someone being in special ed quite literally means nothing of their intelligence, though I'm getting off topic. This was a fairly small school with only one class per grade, so whoever was in your class, you'd be with them until you graduated with them. The special ed class wasn't its own thing, and all the elementary students that were enrolled in it would just go in at random times and do the same work as everyone else was, but they basically just had a tutor with them. It sounds great if the teacher I was with wasn't a whore. My 5th grade ass might as well have been a roast lord because every chance I got I would jab at this teacher. I know what I just said about the work, but that's because I denied the easier work. I eventually convinced them because one of the problems they gave me was literally 2 minus 1. Literally 2 minus 1. Oh my god.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
This actually ties into how I managed to make off with as much money as I could. See, they have this rewards chart for special ed students that allows them to get points every day to redeem for rewards they wanted, like candy, typical. But each student was allowed to request what items they wanted, extra things. The special ed class had an extra budget that was given to them by a school and allowed them to add these. However, I thought the entire thing was stupid. Like, excuse me, I'm not accepting this 2 minus 1 problem for a goddamn Kit Kat. Make it a Dr. Pepper and we have a deal. I didn't do that, but I would if I was me now. You might already see where this is going. They just kept asking me, and I eventually said, actual money is a reward I'll take. Oh my god, they actually did it. Expectations were somewhat low for me, but due to the point requirement, I was able to suddenly switch my entire persona! And I was getting $10 every 4 days from them. In a month, that's $40. In a school year, that's over $400. They very soon realized, oh god, what have we done? And raised the price of how many points it needed, but only after I made off with $60. And even then, after the price change, it was only like $10 every week and sometimes an extra day or two. And I moved before I could get too much more, but I'm still proud of my younger self for my heist. Sure, it may seem like I fell in line to their system, but I knew full well what I was doing, and knowing they would realize they made a mistake, I got as much as I possibly could in that time frame. Let's switch it up a bit though. Now, at another school, I had been here for a while. This was back during the pandemic, so everyone was wearing masks, but I really liked it. I hate showing my face, and honestly, to this day, still do. A mask really helps with that feeling. We had computer class, as most schools do, and we were basically just being taught how to make better slideshows in Google Slides. I was already pretty great at making slides, so I finished a lot earlier than everyone else. With that, free time. And students in free time are allowed to basically just do whatever they want with the free time in that class. Which is how all schools should be.
Actually, the game should be educational.
Shut up. Students are going to do worse in their future classes if they still never take a break from learning, and even if they did, what game are you expecting them to play? Goddamn Spanish bingo and ABC? The computers were running Windows 10 and had a bit of setup. Not the most secure things, but the accounts the students were logged into obviously wouldn't be set to administrator. Meaning installing programs was impossible. You could download something that's an exe and run it, but no installing. Meaning pretty much every Steam game was out of the question, and most students gave up there. But I'm stubborn. I know how to look for exploits and insecurities in systems, and I had learned that although yes, I can install programs, I have full permission to mess with the files placements in the system, including files within the program and user folders. So at home, I copied and memorized the exact files for the installer for Minecraft Java Edition and put them in my Google Drive, so when I got to school and had free time, I logged into my Google account, downloaded the files, moved them into the correct places on my computer, and then It worked. I managed to get Minecraft completely running on it, the latest update too. I logged on to Hypixel, which is the biggest Java server of all time, and played a little bit of Skyblock. It was kind of just a novelty though, and the journey was really more fun than the end goal. I was the cool kid that day. Oh, the powers of knowing how to break what teachers set up. Everyone wants a piece of it. Maybe I should tell you something more dramatic though, and for this, I'll work my editing magic. P, and we have to run this track by state testing to get a good grade. Basically, all the other work we did in the class was for nothing if we failed this. Luckily, I'm the second fastest kid in the entire class, and tallest in the entire grade. Odds seem in my favor, at least they seem. I know though that my ability will only allow me to use explosive movements. We have to complete this entire huge track over a prolonged period of time, which my ability only allows me to increase my speed to such a high potential for only a minute or two at max caliber. I can't take my hoodie off. I'm not comfortable doing that. This isn't going to be easy. I even failed the test once before, but they're giving me a retry now. I failed with a 60% before, however, I took 18 minutes to complete the track that time. In theory, as long as I manage to get at least 2 minutes faster, then my grade is all but assured to be 70%. I'll go as fast as No, I'll go even faster. Come on, faster! Okay, not the best start, but I'm still going faster than I was before. Even so, just have to make it. Body hurts.
Daruma, right?
Yeah.
You clocked at 1558.
Wait, so I...
Fail. 60%.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, first off, it's stupid that a state expects a grade as that is literally essential to your passing in school that you cannot fail is based off physical attributes. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but not all men are born equal. Some get an easier hand, some get a much harder hand, and your core belief that they are equal rejects those who have it harder and assume they are just underperforming, and also that quote sounds sexist. At the very least, I would expect that going 2 minutes faster than I had only a week prior would allow me to even slightly, just slightly, improve my grade. But no, literally exact same grade. The other students who passed were allowed to sit in the bleachers or move around all they please and talk to each other, but you're saying that even though I put in more effort, I went faster, I did objectively better by quite a large margin, that my grade didn't change because I didn't have to run, because the whole time I could just sat out like them, because in the end I got the same grade? Something tells me I need to stop making anime segments in my videos, but I like them, so sue me. I hope you like the new Daruma sprites. Look at my pixels, I'm moving now. And please sub, because it makes me very happy to see numbers go up. And also my vocal cords hurt after that last part. Okay, bye, I love you. But, I'm desperate. If this video gets 45 likes, I will actually try my best to make GTA 6 and Roblox.